Hi guys. Hi. I don't have my normal microphone, so it's just the laptop microphone. So don't know how good this quality is. So about like 4 or 5 or 1 million weeks ago, that's framing. I made a video. I'm at school right now, and I made a video like right there. Um, and it was like, hey guys, I'm back because stuff makes it easier to do things now. And then I wasn't there anymore again. So I should stop making claims like that. It is Saturday at 12:20 a.m. I have been busy lately, and extraneous, strenuous circumstances have made it so I have not made a video on Fridays. Whether that is I get home after school and immediately pass out on the couch, or I am just too busy and have shit. For example, last Friday, I was in the middle of my run of the show that I was in called The Birds, that Aristophanes play. I was the Hoopoe. And yes, stuff. Um, so things and stuff. I'm at school right now. You may be wondering why I'm at school at 2 in the morning. It's because I'm memorizing lines. I've got them over here. A whole bunch of lines and stuff right here. I'm not drinking booze. This is cola. It's a solo cup, so. Anyways, I'm memorizing lines and stuff because I've got a lot of stuff to memorize right now at this point in time. I got a lot of shit coming up because busy and whatnot. So what I'm memorizing right now is the lines for a character in the play that I wrote, because I wrote a play and I have put together a cast, and we are doing it in this festival that is at my school in less than 2 weeks. Um, and all of us have very limited time to meet, and so it's kind of stressful because there is not a whole lot of time to slap this thing together and make a presentable thing for the thing in less than 2 weeks, and very little time to do it with it's the end of semesters, so we've all got like finals and shit coming up, and anyways, I'm the show that I'm putting together, and then I'm also in another show in the same festival that I have to memorize my lines for, and then I'm doing a scene in class which I'm presenting Monday, and then I'm doing a monologue in class, which I am presenting Thursday, that I have to. Um, uh, the one on Monday is not for Marks yet. It's for him to like pick at it and be like, "These are the things that you suck at." Um, so that I mostly just need it memorized, and I'm meeting with my partner on Sunday. I've been talking for a long time about my own shit, and I want to get to your guys' shit, so whatever. I'm busy, is the point. So I will talk about the things since I've been gone in chronological order. So if anything really interesting happened, hint, hint, wink, wink, I'll get to it eventually. Elsie, you talked about everyone being back, and we'll get into the swing of things, unless you don't post again. But that was me. That was nope. That didn't happen. That back in our prime, no. Um, Megan, you talked. You were like, you realized that other people might watch these videos, and now I don't know if you remember because it was quite a while ago, but when we first started this channel, the videos were of higher quality. Um, for example, mine I actually edited. Um, and we actually, if I remember correctly, we were originally making our channel as a channel people could watch. Um, and then it eventually just turned into us talking to each other. But as a result of other people watching it, we gained Aussie and Mark, people who found it. So they were originally just viewers and watchers. Um, and then as they joined and it became more just about each other, now it's just us talking to each other, which I think is even better and great. Your family subscribed to you, and you asked if our family watched our videos. Unfortunately, yes, a little bit. Oh, monitor. Okay. Unfortunately, yes, a little bit in that my young cousins have found my YouTube things, um, and as my tastes in comedy and whatnot have changed, they've become more adult since I was, a teenager and started doing this. And as a result, uh, yeah, I have to, I feel like a lot of the time I have to restrict myself in some of my videos if I want to go like all out and make, sex jokes or say fuck shit balls. Um, it's difficult to do that without like feeling like I need to put a disclaimer somewhere or bleep it out, and if I don't want to, but then if my tiny cousin watches it, I don't want to like hear from my aunt that he's been saying fuck or something because I said that. I don't like it that my family knows. Blah, blah. As far as my parents go, though, I have to show them something for them to see something, so I only really show them the ones I'm proud of. Um, they have not seen the video where I spent $115 on a poster. Ooh, you said that you were a poo YouTuber. I believe the word you were looking for is poo-tuber, by the way. But I am also a poo YouTuber at the moment because I don't think I've made a video for 8 months, 6 months, something like that. It's been a long-ass time. A long-ass time. Because time? Yes. Mel, you were on Mel and Mark on Skype, and it was like, cool. Yeah, you guys were on Skype together, and you guys talked about how there's cameras everywhere, and I like that. Like, everyone's like, oh, I'm so scared because it's cameras everywhere and Big Brother and blah, blah, blah. Cameras everywhere is cameras everywhere in public is a good thing. Because when you are public, you should be held accountable for how you act in public, and anyone can be filmed in public. That is the important thing. If a store owner wants to film his customers in his store so that he doesn't get robbed, great, wonderful, brilliant. If you are engaging in civil disobedience, you don't like what's going on, so you hold a protest, you can have a camera on you at all times. So if a cop is beating the shit out of someone, you film that. That cop no longer has a job, which is a great thing. That anyone can be filmed as long as they are in public, and the public world is a open place, and you are held accountable for how you act in public, which is also how we should treat the internet and how we should teach children to treat the internet. That's why there's so many of these like kids getting their fucking Facebooks hacked and naked pictures and blah blah blah. Because kids growing up with not like growing up, like I grew up alongside the internet. The internet was born around the same time I was, and I grew up as the internet grew up, as opposed to kids who are being born more recently, who are growing up in the era of the internet. They feel like the internet is a private space, which I feel is where a lot of this issues are. This is a different rant entirely. I'm going to stop. Aussie on Skype too, with Megan, which instantly just, you guys are excluding me from everything. You guys are just excluding me from everything. Your mental, psychic signals about the names, short and sweet. I didn't get that. I don't even, how am I supposed to, and then everyone's fucking on Skype together. Everyone's fucking Skyping each other, being like, hey, look, we're communicating. And who am I? Who's Skyping with Adam? Who's Skyping with Adam? Huh? Huh? No, okay. And you guys, yeah, what did you, yeah, you were talking about how the British people are, like, rude but polite. That's like that in Canada a little bit, to the extent of, we're less, like, the British people will use politeness to cover their rudeness. We do that here too, but we also use politeness just as like regular discourse. Not like we actually want to be polite. It's more like that's just kind of what's on the tip of the tongue. Instead of like hi, we've got sorry. Instead of, the words that are on the tip of your tongues, those like filler words like and and swear words, fuck, shit, that just kind of come out at certain points. When you're filling up sound space, and fuck shit when you like stub your toe. Sorry is a word for Canadians. If you bump into a Canadian, in most cases, both of you will then say sorry. And you won't mean it. You don't care. It's just what you say. It's weird, and I think it stems a lot from Canadian cultures like white guilt about Native people. We're a very apologetic culture as opposed to the States, who are very like, hey, black slaves, we gave you freedom. You're welcome. So it's just a culture thing, and we also got some of it from British people, because, yes. And then I thought it was funny when you guys addressed the Ausif thing, because it pisses me off every time you do that, Megan, and I've explained it to you, and you just keep and then he addressed it directly, and I was like, what? And then walking into and then my brains fell out of my ears, and I was like, you were sitting here, and he like, whoop, and it was done. Just, oh. What? In the same place? In the what? So I got a message. Hey, there's a thing. Hey, I'm included. I'm included in a thing. Everyone's talking to me while I'm making this video. Okay. Mark, your new place looked cool. Megan and Elsie, back to you. Weird that it wasn't weird. Totally the same with me and Mark. It was great. I walked up, and then I looked to the side, and he was like, there. And I was like, Mark's there. I feel like there should be a screen between us, but there isn't. And then we hugged, and it was cool. Yes, I totally understand what you're talking about. Mel, one of us needs to meet you at some point. I have yet to catch up with Elsie's videos, which is exciting me now, that eventually, in like a week, when I finally catch up with his videos, I will also get to see more of the two of you together, which will be cool, and it will make me happy. Elsie, you walking in the dark to get rid of your fear of the dark? I'm with Megan. See, I can normally do stuff like that to like get rid of a fear, just immerse yourself in it. Not with the dark. Not since I became a fan of the Slender Man mythos. Oh my goodness, he's everywhere. In my brain, he's everywhere. He is around that corner, and if it was dark here, I would be shitting myself. Just because he's constantly in the back of my brain now as just something, because I have watched far too many Slender Man videos. And in the second video that you guys were in together, you said Elsie's name correctly, and it sounded weird. Like, it sounded like you said it wrong, because you said it correctly, which just was funny. And yes, and the whole video itself was like, it didn't feel like it was 10 minutes long. This is, holy shit, longer than your guys's. I ramble far too much. I am sorry. If you have not made it to the end of this video, I hold no grudges. It was just a very nice video. It was just very nice. It was very nice. For a suggestion, there's a web series. It's a cartoon. It's called Bravest Warriors. It's on Cartoon Hangover, which is a YouTube channel by Cartoon Network. Bravest Warriors is created by Pendleton Ward, the creator of Adventure Time. It's very funny. Watch it. Yeah, okay. Done the video now. I will see Melanie today, potentially, unless she doesn't post, in which case I will see someone sometime. And yes, cool, 15 minutes, holy shit.